the whole block out? I guess she's asleep. Mom?
Melanie!
Who's that?
Who the hell is that?
He's got my daughter!
Wait! He's got my daughter!
No, don't look at me like that. What happened now?
There's no signs of this.
Fuck this place.
For when the bell tolls at midnight, it'll be the last thing you'll ever see.
Give me a smile. Let me give you a smile. Or maybe even a kiss. Maybe something.
I'm trying to.
You what?
Have you ever played the game? Operation?
Aw, come on!
You stay the hell away from our son, Tommy.
Relax. She's a vampire. Okay, dude, that is some straight up Children of the Corn shit. Run!
The project you'd like to have promoted, please give us an email at T52.
Hey everyone, alright, we're going for episode 2 of the T52 Podcast. Thank you for listening in. Hope everyone had a nice and safe Thanksgiving. I know I did. I went with the girlfriend to go visit some of her fam and her mother-in-law, and who's an amazing cook. She cooked this great feast for us, and I'm still recovering from that. I ate a lot, but it was just a lot of great food, and it's good hanging out with family and having great food. I guess I can say some things that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my mom. She is my hero. She definitely backs me up in my journey and hopes that I can, that I make it in this business, because she sees so much passion and love that I have for this business. I'm thankful for my sweetie. It's awesome to have someone back you up and who can come on and be crew and pretty much knows what you're thinking and can help get stuff done. I've never really had that before, so having that is just such an amazing feeling. Also thankful for her daughter, which we call my kid. She definitely loves helping out. She's gonna be definitely an upcoming actress. She's really, really good. She memorizes things really fast, and she's one who can ask questions, and this way, would you like it like this, like that? She's also, she helps me out on crew a lot. So, having someone who loves helping you on crew that's actually pretty awesome. I'm also thankful for her other little one, who's who's my clapper. She knows, this little girl, she's 10, but man, she just knows everything. She'll just ask me, it's like, okay, we're doing a CU shot, we're doing an MS shot. Seen this, seen that, right? And she's just on it. Like, I don't even have to tell her anything. She is on it. I'm also thankful for being alive. Many people probably don't know this. Some do, not that many people do, but I'm a diabetic. And in the year 2000, 13 years ago, I pretty much should have been dead. The normal blood sugar level for a person is 90 to, I think it's 103, 105. March 28th, 2000, I believe it was. I was rushed to the hospital because of my blood sugar level, which was 1,500. So yeah, pretty much everyone thought I was gone or that I was going to die that night, and I pretty much didn't. I got a second chance at life, and that's why I've been living it to the full as I can. And I'm pretty much thankful for another year that that I'm alive, and I get to do what I do and be with the people that I love. So I'm thankful for that. So there's the somber notes. Let's get back on the happier note. Pretty much had another great weekend filming The Awakening. I'm still impressed with my cast and crew for doing what they did. It was amazing that we were able to get some of the stuff done that we got. Because this is tough, man. It's been a lot of fun working on this project. That's the way things go. A little bit more about me. With working and stuff like that. Definitely catching up on my shows, because for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm I work in the field and stuff, but I'm still a fan of stuff. So my week, I have something to watch all week, man. Like Monday, I got Almost Human and Sleepy Hollow. Those two shows, I love both those two shows. They're new shows for the season. I love them both. Then Tuesday, I got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which has been It's been so-so. I'm hoping it gets better, but I'm already so many episodes invested, so I'm hoping it gets better. Then Supernatural, which is freaking amazing. I love Supernatural. Oh, love everything about Supernatural. And then Sons of Anarchy, which is another great show. And then Wednesday, I got Arrow, which is a great comic book series. I love that series. Then Paranormal Witness, because I love paranormal stuff. And then American Horror Story, which definitely this season's so making up for last season, because last season was so last season I don't think they know what they wanted the show to be, because they had so many different stories going on at once. A lot of them didn't make any sense. But this season they're focusing just on this one storyline, and it's been so much better. And then Thursday, I don't have a show for Thursday yet. I'm still haven't found anything that I'd like on Thursday. So usually I'll listen to other podcasts, Kevin Smith, Elite Podcast. I listen to those guys on Thursdays while I'm writing or editing after I get done with work. And then Friday I have Haven, which that's been a great. I'm glad that show is back. The season's been awesome. Even got my girl hooked on that show. That show was really, really good. And Saturday is filming. It's usually always filming, or pretty much catching up on our shows, whatever shows that we don't watch, because we watch so many different shows. But it's mainly filming. And Sunday is filming too. But then when we get back, there's Once Upon a Time. I like that show. They got me hooked on Revenge before. I didn't watch it before. Then they got me hooked on it, and that show I'm hooked on. And then definitely Walking Dead, without a doubt. Walking Dead's been awesome. That's been amazing. But enough about how my week goes. Today's subjects today, we're going to be talking about filming of The Awakening that I just did. We're going to be talking about a new web series called The Awakening Tales, which is going to serve as a prequel to The Awakening. And then also got some other projects that are coming up. I'm going to talk about those too, but probably before talking about those, I also have an interview with actress, Pinup Model Cyndi Crotts. It's a pleasure working with her. It was great interviewing her, so I'm going to share that with you guys too. So enough of me talking and rambling. This past weekend's filming was awesome. I'm still like on cloud nine from it, because I'm just so impressed with what my cast was able to do, especially on Saturday. We had an office location where it was supposed to, office location that's going to be a police station, but we have a lot of scenes that were happening in there, but the owner only gave us 4 hours to do it, and we had 30 pages to film. So so the task with that was just, my cast was just on it. They were on point. First time ever using a second unit. I had my second AD who's very, very talented and can motivate people. She's a great acting coach, Mina. She's my second AD. Pretty much had her be second unit director. Got some peeps, got some actors who also I like to have them do crew too, had them go off with her, and she took some scenes and I took some scenes, and we got it done. I'm so impressed with what she did, what my cast was able to do, what my crew was able to do. We were moving so fast, but we were getting all the shots that I needed. So I still can't believe we were able to get that done. That was just an amazing job by everyone. Being on point, knowing the lines, getting the emotion down, getting the wardrobe that they needed, and just knocking it out, man. I still can't believe we got everything like that we got in 4 hours. That was just amazing. So that was the first time I've actually done that, doing the second unit, because usually I just have a way of doing things, a different, specific order of shooting stuff. So having to break stuff and then, and have her take some stuff, have me take some stuff, and being able to get it all done was just amazing. So once again, to my cast and crew, to my second AD, to everyone, just take a bow. Cheers. That was amazing. And then on Sunday we got to film second death scene, which was pretty cool. As I'm not gonna really give away what it was, but definitely big ups to Jessica and Keith for pulling it off, man. It was gruesome. Let's just say that is gruesome. Also, thank you to, well, come with me. Here in her interview, one of my best buds, one of my best friends, my sister from another mister, Cyndi Crotts, for letting us use her house to set up that scene. And thanks to my makeup artist Thalia Hell, coming out and just knocking it out, man. So that was a really gruesome scene. I was just, oh man, just watching it. I was just like, wow, we did that and we went there. So that was a lot of fun filming that. Another thing, thank you to all the actors who had to come in and replace other roles. This film, I mean, this has to be a record for me. This is the most time I've ever had to recast roles. It was like, it almost seems like every week we're having to recast a role, and I'm having to rewrite stuff and add new stuff in, and I mean, it's been tough, man. This has been the most. I can't even remember like a film I've had to recast as many people as we're moving along, but man, I tell you, my motto I've had since last year was the show goes on, and with this film, man, I've been saying that a lot. Like, the show goes on. It's been really tough, but to all the new cast members, thank you very much. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been amazing. Just coming in, pretty much because you're like a new person coming in, because everyone else who's still part of the cast, like, they already did the table read, they've already bonded. So, but having the new people come in and just been still, playing the character the way I see it in my head, the way I envision it, it's just been amazing. So definitely thank you for that. Definitely looking forward to day 9 and day 10 this weekend coming up. We're almost there. We're almost to the home stretch. So this weekend, just one more, got 2 more days of filming, and then it's pretty much principal photography is set, and then just pickup shots and everything like that. So once again, I know I'm rambling a lot, but just thank you to everyone. Thank you to my cast and crew for pretty much making this shoot like a lot of fun. Okay, so that was pretty much giving you how the filming went and how we were able to shoot 30 pages in 4 hours, which I've never done before, and working with the second unit and filming that second death scene and having to recast people. It's man, here's a tip for all actors out here. There are 2 things that are your friend when going in this field: your email and Facebook. Your email, you need to check that every time you wake up. Don't put it off, because you never know when you're getting an email from a film that you're on, from a film that you audition, or for a casting that's coming up. That'll definitely help you out. And Facebook, I know, even if you don't really, I know Facebook is a social media thing, but also it's a networking thing. There's so many companies, whether they be independent or even the big Hollywood companies, that use Facebook. So you need to get yourself a Facebook and use it just strictly for if you want to, worry about seeing what everyone's complaining, how their day was or whatnot. Just don't worry about that. Just use it to network. Use it to find auditions. Use it to find films that are, that are casting. Use it to find a film that you're in. They might have a group page for you to give you info. Just use it for stuff like that, because that's what I do. I get up in the morning, I check my email, I check my Facebook, because you never know what's going on. So those 2 are your friend. You don't have no idea the number of actors that I've had to recast because A, they didn't read their email, or B, they don't have a Facebook and they didn't see that we posted something going on. That they're just not serious about this, because there's a lot of actors who get into this who just do it for a hobby. That's not me. I want to do this for a living. I am passionate about this business. I am passionate about everything that goes into it. This is not a hobby for me. This is something I want to, this is a job. This is pretty much another job for me. And there's so many actors that I've had to recast, that I've had to get rid of because of that reason, because they're not serious about it. It's a hobby to them. So there's just, that's my tip for you guys. Just email, Facebook, get them, check them. Okay, so that's my rant for the day. Now I'm going to be talking about The Awakening Tales. The Awakening Tales is a new web series. It's going to serve as a preview to my feature film that I'm currently filming now, The Awakening. There's some characters and there's definitely some stories that I couldn't have put in there that would have made the movie 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and that's just too long for an action thriller. That's way too long. So, in mid-December, we're going to be having a casting call for it. If you want to see that casting call, the first announcement for it, I would definitely, go to facebook.com/TheAwakeningFilm 2014. We're going to post up about that, but we're also going to post like in Green Room Orlando. We're going to post on Craigslist and some other sites for that because there's a lot of characters to cast for. The main thing I'm really excited about this web series is some of the subjects are going to be happening. There's some serious subjects. Like this is not going to be like Disney or Nickelodeon dealing with these subjects. This is some serious stuff. So this is going to be some hardcore stuff. I'm dealing with abuse at home. I'm dealing with bullying in schools. I'm just going to be dealing with human trafficking, stolen identity, betrayal, or pretty much wanting to belong to something or belong to a family. So there's some serious stories in here. And so I'm pretty much only going to be casting like for serious people. And this is going to be a lot of fun. If you're looking to get some meaty stuff for your reel, to take it to Hollywood, I would definitely say this is the series you need to go out and audition for because this is going to be no BS, man. This is going to be serious stuff going on in this. So I'm really excited about who we've casted so far for it. And I'm also really excited to see who else we're going to get to cast into this. Filming is going to begin at the end of this month. Say December 28th, 29th, we're going to start the first episode. That's already been casted for, so no worries about that if you can't make that. That's already been casted. And then in January, maybe a little bit of February, we're going to be filming the other 6 episodes. It's going to be a lot of fun with that. I can't wait to work with all the actors. Some of the actors who were in the film, they're going to be coming into the web series. And like I said, a lot of the new people are going to be coming into it. It's going to be a pretty exciting experience, and it's going to deal with some issues that are going on in the world today. All right, here comes the part of the podcast I'm hoping to have a lot more of these. I'm trying to set up some more interviews with more actors and directors and screenwriters. Pretty much, everyone on the indie scene, try to get more interviews like this. This was such a pleasure doing this interview because like I said before, I've worked with this person for a long time, and she's definitely one of my best friends, one of my close friends. My sister from another mister. I love working with her. Because I've had her do so many different characters. Most notably, Christina Bailey. She's definitely everything I wanted Christina Bailey to be. So it's been a lot of fun to work with her. And I'm definitely looking forward to working with her in the final film, which is going to be interesting and awesome because since it's more action-based, like me and her have this fight scene, which is going to be interesting because, it's like it's my sister, so it's going to be weird having this fight scene with her. But anyway, here's an interview with actress, pinup model, comic book model, web show host, Cyndi Crotts. I'm sitting here with, this is my best friend, my sister, one of the actors I've worked with for a very long time, Cyndi Crotts. She plays Marcy in The Awakening. We just got through shooting her scene with Bob and Jules on Saturday, and it was just so damn funny. So you've worked with Bob and Jules before, haven't you?
Yes, I actually have. We were in American Holocaust, film that we did, I think around the middle of this year. Mm-hmm. Hit a couple of festivals, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it won an award at the.
She's thinking of the name of it. It's coming. I can't remember. I remember that you sent. Yeah, I remember that you sent me a message on Facebook. No, it wasn't Facebook. We were texting, and I remember you said, I can't remember the name of that they won either. I remember you're like, hey, we just won. Was it?
It was in Tampa.
You're right.
And it was Real Terror.
There we go. It was
Real Terror Film Festival in Tampa, and we won an award, and it was kick-ass filmmaking is what he won. Right. So that was so fun, though. But yeah, it's like that. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was the first time I worked with Jules and Bob. No, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that was your first time.
Yeah, I think it was, and they were actually fun to work with because they're the main characters, and I'm like secondary main character, you might say.
Yeah.
And I play the wife, so there's a lot of stuff that went on in that film. And what's funny about it is when the film came out, when I started talking about it, they as soon as they put it up on YouTube to show the trailer to everybody. Obviously, I can't talk today. We got over, I think it was 30,000 hits.
Yeah, that's a lot of hits for that.
Yeah, and I was like surprised. I was like, oh my God, there's a lot of hits. And then the next time, when they finally had it available for sale for everybody, then it got, I think within the first 3 weeks, it sold out.
Yeah.
So, now they got it where they got stock in, and so they got it for sale again. So I was like pretty surprised about that. I was like, oh my gosh, I got like a hit movie out.
Yeah, if you guys are into gore and just really, really messed up shit, I highly suggest checking out American Holocaust. I watched it when they premiered it, and then I went out and bought it, and I watched it again. Yeah, it's definitely like for our for gore and like fucked up torture people who love that stuff. I would definitely say go out and get American Holocaust.
Yeah, we probably classified as a cult horror classic.
Yeah, I would say it's a cult horror classic because it's just like like she said, like you got
everything.
Yeah, got all those hits on YouTube. It sold out. They had to restock, to get it out there again. So I mean, you got everything that you want in there. Gore, naked women, torture, TikTok. That's a hidden thing, but you understand when you see it.
You can't forget TikTok.
But yeah, it was just a great film. So after watching that, I was like, okay, because I've worked with Jules and Bob before, but actually seeing both of them with Cyndi, I was like, I gotta write something where the three of them are in the scene again. So yeah, it was a really funny scene. It's probably the funniest scene in the film. It's just hysterical, and yeah, and we knocked it all out like it was one take, wasn't it? It was like one take.
A couple, because they had a person coming through the door.
Yeah, we had a person coming through the door, but yeah. So I say 1.5 take, but they they nailed it though. So it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. What else do you have going on, Cyndi?
Well, there is Creepy Crawly, which is a short film that we did in 2013? So 2011, I think, towards the end. It was like October.
Near the end, yeah.
Yeah, and that's when it premiered at Spooky Empire. And from that point, it's been going to different festivals through 2012. It's done really good. Got a lot of hype from it. And I was September 2012, or no, September this year. Years are going by so quickly. In September of this year, 2013, it won Best Short Horror Film at the Melbourne Independent Film Festival. So I was really happy about that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Scott Tepperman, I sent in to him a featurette, and he's putting together some stuff. So basically, we're hoping for the holidays, or before the holidays get here, which they're closely approaching, Creepy Crawly will be available on sale for everyone so they can see it.
Good deal. That's another film that when Cyndi told me about that, like I saw the trailer, then I saw the poster, and I was just like, okay, I got to check this out. So I went out to Spooky, and I had to support my buddy. Just had to do that, and watched it, and I was just like amazed. Just like, wow, that's really, really cool. And the ending, which I won't give away, is just really like make Cyndi Cyndi sitting right next to me. We both kind of jumped. We was like, oh, so
yeah, because that was actually the first time I had saw it too. Was it Spooky? So that, I mean, even though you're in the movie and you're doing everything, you don't, it doesn't grasp. You don't grasp what's really going on. It's like, okay, I see. Okay, cool. But it's like when it's all cut and put together, then you see, okay, this is what it come out to be. And yeah, the Indian's pretty creepy. It's it even freaked me out a little bit. I was like, oh, wow. But that was pretty intense filming. We did that in a weekend, and it was the Spanish version and English version. So it was like basically when the English version, once we would stop, say, point A to point B, when we'd end at point B, then Spanish team would come in, the casting crew, well, the cast would come in, and then they would start where we left off, and then vice versa, we would start where they left off. So it was back and forth. It was just like 8-9 hours of just constant filming, if not more. And I mean, everybody pulled it together, and they pulled it off, and they did great. I even saw the Spanish version that played this year at Spooky Empire.
Nice.
And that it was kind of cool to watch that. And I was like, it's more dramatic, you know, especially Spanish. It's just funny to hear it. It's just like everything comes across so much more dramatic, you know. It's like, oh, mi amor, wow. It's like, oh my God, it's so passionate, you know. But it was pretty cool to see the Spanish version. So kudos to both of them, even though I'm in the English one. But yeah, kudos to both versions. They did a really good job at getting it done, edited, and out, and letting everyone see it.
Exactly. You got another thing going on. I think it's a movie called The Art of Killing. I think it's got it had an interesting campaign for it. Well, what was that campaign?
The Art of Killing. Oh yeah, they had a thing running campaign where it was. Can't remember if it was Indiegogo. I think it was. It was Indiegogo, and basically each character had to do like a little video, and it's like basically to save us. So we had to do our own video, and it's like, please vote for me not to get killed on the film. And every person had their own deal, had their own thing going on. And it was funny as all get out. It was everybody laughed about mine though, because I just wanted to be off the wall and different. I said, well, you know, if you vote for me, well, then I'll go topless. I was like, but I didn't get a whole lot of votes, but that's okay, you know. I mean, it was one of those things. I said, just be creative. So I mean, I wrote my own little thing and did my own little piece, and there you go. But there was quite a few people, you know, it was getting a lot of votes. And so basically in order to get the vote, you had to donate. So it's like, you know, it's kind of one of those things of going, well, that's kind of unfair. Maybe people want to vote for us anyways, but they don't have the money to donate.
Exactly.
But, you know, all in all, I don't know if they reached their goal. I mean, I know they got somewhat there.
Right.
But they were, you know, filming during the whole process. So basically, you know, with everything and overall what money they did receive, they used it towards, you know, stuff for the film and, you know, stuff that you need that goes into a film. But I think it has 1 or 2 more weeks left, I think, and it should be done, and editing should start on that, so it should be ready for next year.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, definitely had a lot of fun interviewing Cyndi Crotts. She's very versatile. She can do a lot of stuff. You know, she can do drama. She can do comedy. She can do family stuff. She can do the cutesy stuff. She can do the horror, the gore. You know, she can be crazy and psycho. So, if anyone wanted to reach you, so they can want to cast you in something, Cyndi, where could they reach you at?
They can reach me at cindycrotts.blogspot.com, or they can find me on Facebook. I have over 4,000 friends and fans, so if you can't find me on Facebook, then you need to find those people who don't know me, how they found me. But yeah, it's like, it's pretty easy. It's like, you know, Facebook is the next easiest thing, just Cyndi Crotts. And, you know, just send a message, you know, and I'll get back with you. But that's the 2 pretty much popular places right now. It's cindycrotts.blogspot.com and Facebook. Just look up Cyndi Crotts.
Good deal. Thank you for your time, Cyndi.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. Look forward to being on the future shows. And hello, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, so now we're on to our subject of dealing with some of the other projects that are going on, some of the new things that I've seen that I just wanted to get out there for you guys. A band that one of my best friends, pretty much he's created and one of the leads in, that we use a lot of music in. That's almost like my goal, I think, for each one of my films is to have a song from God Module. I've loved God Module ever since my best friend Jason played the first song for me. I was like, God, you guys are amazing. I love it. 'Cause I've always liked industrial goth, so I've always liked Dark Sense, and pretty much I've always loved that style. So I've had just about I think I do. I think I have every God Module CD that's come out so far, and they have a new CD coming out called False Face. If you want to get more information about that, you can go to www.facebook.com/godmodule where you can find out about their new CD, False Face, that's coming out. You can also find merchandise which is on there. I usually try to get some of their hoodies and some shirts and stuff like that. And I like to put them in films, or I like to mention God Module. So if you've seen any of my stuff, that's the reason why. Because not just because he's my best friend, but because I really like his band and I really love their stuff. So that's why I try to pimp out God Module as much as I can. Another new film is from another friend of mine. It's called The Way. You can check that out at www.facebook.com/RonnyJKD. And they had the first they did have the first episode up, but right now it's going to be entering the film festival market. It's going to be a new web series. I do believe that he's going to start that back up in February. I believe that's what I saw from the post. I'm not too sure about that. It's a new martial arts action web series. First episode was just deep, man. Just deep stuff. And that's, as long as I've known Ronny, he's had awesome fights, but he always had like a meaning and like a just deep stuff to it. So just being able to watch it. If you missed it, and I'm sorry, it's my fault for not saying anything about it. I should have said something about it, but hopefully he finds a site or something after it's done with the film festival, so you can see the first episode again and continuing on with The Way, because I think he's got something special going on there. Another thing that's coming out is The Anatomy of Monsters. It's a new thriller written by Paul Morgan and my best friend, Byron Miller. He also got a chance to direct it. He's been telling me about it for a very long time, and I've been waiting in anticipation to watch this movie. I do believe he has a trailer coming out pretty soon. If you want to check that out, you can go to www.facebook.com/The Anatomy of Monsters to get an idea of what's going on there. I've been indebted to him for such a very long time because he gave me my first start in his first movie called Night. He cast me in that, and he gave me a chance because he saw something in me, and I've always gone to him for advice because he knows so much. He's just a brilliant mind, and any chance I get advice from him about a script or a movie or an idea, I take it in. I go to him and I just take it in because he's honest with me. He's honest, and it's always good to have people who are honest with you that tell you straight up that works, or nah, man, I don't think that works. I think you should go this way. So any chance I get to pimp out his name, or putting it in a movie, or putting the name of one of his movies in my movie, or pimping out something that he has coming out, I definitely would do. Okay, that wraps it up for our podcast for today. I'd like to give thanks to Cyndi Crotts again for letting me interview her. I just got off the phone with another actress, Cher. Going to be interviewing her any day now, and she'll be on the next podcast. We're looking at day 9 and day 10 filming of The Awakening coming up this weekend. I'm really excited about that. I got another very intense scene, another death scene, and then got 2 awesome fights that I cannot wait to put on film. So far, all the fights and just everything about this film has just been awesome. It's been just amazing. This cast just working their butts off. My crew's working their butts off, and this has been a great experience. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Like, usually I'll have some fun but a lot of stress, but so far it's been the opposite. It's been, less stress but a lot of fun on this, and I can't wait to put all this together and to show it to everyone. Hope everyone, like I said before, had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. I'm looking forward to filming this weekend. If you want to come on the show and want me to give you an interview, I will definitely come out to you if I have to do that. You can just email me at 252films@gmail.com. Or if you have like a project you'd like me to pimp out. I love pimping out stuff. I love promoting stuff. That's definitely what this show is all about, is promoting stuff. So go ahead and send me an email. I'll send me all the info, and I'll definitely pimp that out for you. All right, so definitely looking forward to getting the next episode up and having you guys listen in again next week. I'm Kelly D. Weber, And this has been the Terminal 52 Podcast.
If you would like to schedule an interview on Terminal 52 Podcast, or if you have a project you'd like promoted, please send us an email at terminal52films@gmail.com.